Hey, Aaron Lake Baptist Church family. I want to give you a quick update and also two very important announcements. Now, the last time I gave you an update, I had not yet gone back to the doctor. So when we went back to the doctor, I got both a bad news and a good news report. Now, the bad news is the mass that was on my kidney was cancer. And the good news is that when they removed my kidney, as far as we know, they removed all of the cancer. So I don't have to have any chemo or anything like that. I do have to have a CT scan every 6 months. You know, God called me to a ministry of words, but words fail me, and how to thank you, church family, for your prayers for me and Phyllis during these days that sustained us in so many ways. You are a tremendous church family, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, the question is, I guess for everybody, is when am I coming back? How long is my recovery? Well, the book of James tells us we got to be careful of saying, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. Instead, we need to say, if the Lord wills, I'm going to do that or that. So, if the Lord wills, on the 31st of January, I plan to be back in the pulpit preaching the word at the lake. And I can't wait. Now, in order for this to happen, there are several things that we're going to have to make some changes on. Number one is there's no way that I can preach 3 services back to back to back. So because of that, on the 31st of January, we'll no longer have the 8:30 worship service. And to those of you that were faithful to that service, I pray you'll understand, but keep in mind there are still 2 great services that you can attend. The second thing is this: COVID is not going away. As a matter of fact, it appears to be worse than it was back in March and April. Now, in keeping with that, we still want to provide everything we can to have a safe environment. We still practice social distancing, but because COVID is still so strong, we're going to make the 9:30 service a mask-required service. Now, if you forget your mask, we will provide you with a mask. Those that will be on the stage, they'll wear their masks to the stage, take them off when they sing or preach. We'll put our masks back on before we come off the stage so that we can be safe with each other. And I pray that you'll understand that change as well. Now, the 11:11 service will still be a mask-encouraged service, but not a mask-required service. We've always been a church that's given people choices. And we feel like that these choices might help some of you that are weary about coming back in person. Maybe you'll come back in person. That's our prayer. So on the 31st, Lord willing, I'll be back in the pulpit, and I can't wait. It's going to be one of the most exciting days of my life. I love you so much, church family, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks.